Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Collector's Table Live. On this special edition of Collector's Table Live, I know we usually don't stream during the week, but we wanted to make some time for my man Marcos over here. He's had a really busy schedule trying to set up everything for the community, and we greatly appreciate that because we're going to be checking that out in a couple days. But I got my panel with me today. Well, my co-host, Kevin. Kevin, how you doing, man?
Hey, doing great. This is a great day, man. I'm really pumped to find everything out we can from Marcos. I know he doesn't want to give it all up for Friday, but we're gonna try to pull some shit out of him.
We're gonna be prying that shit right out of him. What's up, Marcos? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining.
Good, man. Sorry, my wife came in. She was like, she's helping me clean too. She came in and she's been cleaning. She's like, I'll mop the floor. I'm like, don't mop the floors, please don't. But she cleaned the bathroom. I mean, she did a hell of a job. And she just came in here and she's like, should I finish dusting? That's one thing I didn't think about when I got a 7500.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to dust every single statue, every single table. So I'm doing that now.
How do you dust? Do you use like, you guys use air cans, or is that kind of dangerous?
No, it's a feather, very light feather duster. I mean, because that you can tap on, it won't move anything. All you gotta be careful with is don't go too fast and don't let it snag against anything. It's just kind of it'll pick up everything. Yeah,
I usually take a little duster too and do mine, but I was like, man, there's got to be a quicker way to do this. And I just use it. But scale from 1 to 10, how busy have you been?
10, yeah, it's 10, man. I'm still doing it. I'll be here at night. Once I'm done with this incredible show with these awesome people, then I go back out there and I unbox a couple more things. Yeah, we got an awesome show tonight. I'm pretty excited because we got some giveaways going on. We're right now. The biggest thing is we are at, I think it's like 694 subscribers. Nice. And then we made a pledge to give away a Mojo statue. And I'll show that here in a second. Once we hit 700. So if it happens this episode, I'll be doing the live giveaway for the Mojo statue, the 10th scale. I think it's Iron Studios. Rashid from Constructive Outrage was nice enough to say, hey, man, I want to help you kind of grow the channel. And plus, we just kind of like we like giving stuff to you guys because it's fun. That wasn't me either. I don't know who. Me either. Was that me? Oh, okay, good. It wasn't like holy crap. Yeah,
that's all good.
Statue. Wow,
it was work. I immediately put it to voicemail. Yeah, we don't have time for that.
Yeah, we ain't got time for that right now.
That Mojo right now is big, man. That's a big piece.
Yeah, it's a big piece for a 10th scale piece. Yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah, it's big. Yeah, big box too. I shipped out tons of them. Yeah, they're great.
Yeah. Is that sold out, or is that still available? Or?
It depends. It depends. Sold out to me is a different terminology because I can call our studio and
you got the
warehouses and find stuff.
I don't know if you guys ever had this. On the side note, I'm totally drinking a girl drink right now. I don't care.
In the Angry Orchard.
Man, you see that? The apple, it is so good. Anyway, let's get a little background music going to set the mood. And and let's say what's up to the guys a little bit, right? Get a little bit of chill mode. Let's say what's up to the guys. Who do we got in the chat here? Edwin, my man, a regular on every show, a really good person that just contributes to the community. So thanks for joining, Edwin. Luke, what's up, my brother? How you doing? Ryan, thanks for joining, man. Got my man Mitch, another regular. What's going on, Mitch? That's just us saying what's up. Marco saying what's up. Ryan, we already said what's up too. People kind of still trickling in. Sean, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Ledge, good evening, guys. Marcos in the house. Adam, Kevin, what's up?
What's up, Ledge?
Facebook user, if you want to jump over to the YouTube part of it, you'll be able to comment. or you got to enable. I think you got to like enable so you can have your comments show on Facebook. I don't know how you do that, but I'm sure you can figure it out. Anthony, what's up? So, we missed my man J-Rod. What's going on, J-Rod? This guy's actually coming with me to your event, Marcos.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
This could be the guy. He's super excited. He's not necessarily like a big time statue collector. I've been harassing him and enabling him to get some stuff. Now he's got 10 scale pieces, so that's his gateway statues right now. He's collecting a whole bunch of X-Men stuff. So,
nice.
Yeah. All right. So, just so you guys know how the let me lower this just a tad. Just so you guys know how the flow of the show is going to go today, we're going to ask Marco some questions about how. We got Astro. Let's add Astro. Astro, thanks for joining, man. How you doing?
What's going on, gang? How y'all doing? Y'all all right?
Yeah, man.
Astro,
this is super excited episode for, I know me and Astro for sure, and Kevin is unfortunately can't be there, but I know he's very stoked to see us all kind of like give him some feedback. But what was I saying? Okay, so for the flow of the show today, just so everybody knows, we're gonna be asking Marcos some questions about how kind of distributors kind of think and the decision-making process that they go through and how do they make certain decisions when just carrying certain statues and stuff like that. So we'll get straight into the comments here. Also, we're going to be doing the giveaways. We got $50, basically $50 gift vouchers for the Collectorszone. Marcos was nice enough to give us 3 of them. So he's got 3 $50 gift certificates, basically, that we'll connect you with him, and he'll you can redeem your money with his store, or however we'll do it. We'll figure it out, but we'll get your name for sure, and you'll get that credit towards his store to pick out something. So that was nice of him for that. Thank you for that, Marcos. And we got from Constructive Outrage, my man Crippler is going to be giving a $50 gift certificate towards Marcos's store. So you got to be in the chat. You got to be subscribed to the channel to qualify for those things. And plus, we just want to share some like updates and statue news and different things in the community to help the community grow. Because we all know that we're in a very small niche kind of community. Not everybody is crazy enough to spend the money that we spend on these things, but we love it. So who cares? Another thing is we got, I said it kind of in the beginning of the show, and we got a little bit more people in the chat. We got, once we hit 700 subscribers, which I think we're at, let me check right now. Actually, we're at 5 subscribers away. I don't know if you can see that. 5 subscribers away from, I'm going to show you what we're giving away because it's probably going to happen today. Let me try to share my screen real quick with you guys. We're going to be giving this away courtesy of Darth Rashid from Constructive Outrage. Okay. This is a pretty big ass 10 scale statue. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this in real life, but just judging off the guy holding it, you can see how big it is. Okay. Mm-hmm. We're going to be giving this away at 700 subscribers. So if we hit it today, cool. We'll give this away. All right. So you guys stick around for the show. We'll kind of be doing it random times in the show. You got to be in the chat. The rule is probably going to be, we're going to do a spin the wheel. We'll probably give you about, what do you guys think? About a minute and 30 seconds for them to respond.
Yep.
You think that's fair?
Yeah.
I think that's fair. If you don't respond or if you don't say I'm here, it's going to go to the next person. Okay. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Arch, what's going on, brother? Duck Rogers, thanks for joining. Appreciate you guys coming. Let's get straight into some questions for my man Marcos. Is that music a little bit too loud?
No, I think it's good, man.
Okay.
You got this.
Oh, by the way, if you guys win anything, it's important. You're going to send me an email right here at the collectorstable1@gmail.com. So that way I can record and give Marcos whatever information he needs so we can hook you guys up. Okay. So keep that in mind. All right.
So we got a question for you, Marcos, and I know a lot of the community is probably wondering.
Oh shit.
Can you tell us about your background and how you got into high-end statue distribution?
Background. I was in law enforcement for 10 years. And then I was a correction officer, probation officer. Then I worked for the state for 10 years. And on the side, I was doing something. Now, when I was when I was in high school and stuff, I used to collect Star Wars figures and shit, but not a little more crazy back in the day. But then I kind of just stopped collecting all at once. So I'm trying to stay on track here because it goes everywhere. So on the side, I had a side hustle doing something else, and then it kind of blew up a little bit, and then I invested that into Funko was I was doing Funko back in 2016, 15. I was like, what is this thing? I saw it at a Barnes & Noble. I'm like, what are these? And somebody told me about them. So I kind of invested in that. And then I moved on to NECA, which NECA figures are kind of, they're pretty good for a figure. But then that's when I stopped. And I go, I want to do something that nobody else does. I don't want comic books. I don't want comic books. I don't want to sell toys. I don't want to sell Mattel. I don't want to sell any of that stuff. Hasbro. So then I started looking into Sideshow and what they needed as requirements, and holy crap, that was
it's a list.
That was tough,
It was a
man.
process.
It's a process, man. They want proof of this, proof of that. So then, while I was doing my side hustle, I started doing this, and I was in my spare bedroom. I remember this, and my spare bedroom got so cluttered. I had one little printer in it. And I was shipping out of there, and I was going back and forth from my full-time job working for the state, and then doing this and doing that. It was a hustle, man, a side hustle. And then all of a sudden, they said, "Hey, you need a brick and mortar," and I'm like, "I think I make enough money online that I'm gonna go do a brick and mortar."
That's
and then
interesting.
one day, I told my boss, "I'm out."
You were like, bro, I'm out. You didn't even look back, did you?
I didn't look back. I'm out. And then little by little, I learned the industry. That was 2018. And that's crazy because it's like a blink of an eye, and now it's 2023, right? And then from there to that, and that's how I got into high-end statue distribution, because Sideshow taught me certain things, and then another company, and I learned, and I made mistakes, and I did this, and I did that, and actually the community itself. Edwin Diaz is one of the first guys who showed me love and told me where to go. George from MCE showed me love. Joe from Mojo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's my guy.
Mojo showed me love. You understand? So I know everybody in the community. They just kept continue. Told me, hey, don't do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that. Some people took advantage of me. Some people didn't. Some people, and I learned, and I kept going at it, and that's it. Just the community really helped a lot. So that's why I like to give back to the community. So that's how I got into high-end statues. And then another company, and I drop one, gain one, drop one, gain one, and now I'm at I found it. I found what
your core.
So, the core, yeah. And then now, shit, it's almost like I know you know me. So virtually, we all know each other, right? So
yeah.
So
that's why it's going to be cool at the event, because I'm going to meet Astro for the first time. I'm going to see Sick for the first time, and we're tight with all these guys. We're pretty cool with all these guys. Fatal, another good guy in the statue community. You got just so many good people, right? And let me tell you, before I even started thinking about statues or whatever, I know he's got a really big channel, and he knows a lot of people, knows everybody. Gem Mint got me. I was looking at comic books. I came across his channel looking at comics or something like that, and I was like, holy shit, this guy collects statues. This is cool, man. Yeah. So another big guy in the community that, I think it's just going to be cool to kind of meet everybody. And then the biggest thing is meeting these people that create the statues and make the time and effort, or put the time and effort to create these awesome pieces. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, that's cool, man. I didn't know you were in law enforcement and you did all that stuff, and then started online, and then basically worked your way up to having your store.
Yeah. It was a side hustle. But that goes back to the next question. I'm sure there's a question about it, but you got to have love for it too. You got to have some kind of idea. If you go into it just selling, well, I'm just going to sell this stuff, whatever. you're gonna burn out. It doesn't work that way. You got to have that. This hobby is so specific, and you got to understand all the little details will make it successful. Because if not, you got to have passion for it. If you don't, my opinion, somebody can say no bullshit. You can sell it.
No, I think you're right. It's kind of like my channel's still very small, but like when you're doing, and Astro could probably attest to this, like if you're doing a review on a statue, right? Mm-hmm. As a YouTube, sometimes we got very busy lives, right? And shooting a review is very time consuming, right?
Yeah.
If you want something to look halfway decent. I know a lot of times when Marcos does it, he just wants to show us. He's like, hey, look, guys, I got this.
Yeah.
This is badass. He's giving us his honest opinion on something like, guys, like this is kind of okay, but like this is still a badass statue. And he gives us the skinny. But when it gets to the point, sometimes we can get to the point as somebody that's on YouTube is like, man, this is starting to feel like a chore. And I think I forget who was telling me, a guy that has a bigger channel than me. He's like, man, if it starts feeling like a chore, take a breather, come back to it, because you want to have passion for what you're doing. You don't want it to make it feel like a job. So I was like, yeah, I get it. So from that side, I understand what you mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, and your guys' reviews are 10 times better than mine. I'll just open it. I'd probably edit button one time. That's it. Like, I don't care because I'm not going for the views. I'm just going for like, hey, this is plastic, this is not. And then I'll shoot out at times. I go, look, if you guys want an in-depth review, go to Gem, go to this play, go that play, go to. I mean, I'll do that, but
right,
yeah. No, you guys, and I do respect content creators, because yes, it gets time. I don't understand how some guys can be.
Oh, it takes a long time. It takes a long.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
And honestly, I've been doing a lot more lives lately, and I have been preparing for your event because I'm thinking in my mind, okay, a lot of people don't think about it. It's like, okay, when I get there, I got to make time for this. And the guy who's going to be like my little camera guy friend that's going to be with me. Mm-hmm. We're trying to plan out in our minds. All right, we'll shoot this at this time. And then he's got this plan. So we'll go talk to these people, interview this, and then we'll do it from these angles. Like we're already just starting to plan the shit.
Yeah, you got to.
You got to, because you got 2 days to film all your shit.
Yep.
And then cut it up with everybody and have a good time. You still want to have a good time. You know what I mean?
Yep. And if you're around Thursday and if you're around early, I'll open up for you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. So we're planning to land in O'Hare, I think around 8. So it might be kind of late, but I'll just message you when I get over there and we'll kind of talk and see how that works. Because I know you're going to be all over the place kind of doing stuff too. So.
Oh, yeah.
Say what's up to some of the guys trickling in. Arch, what's going on, man? How you doing? Marcos, thanks for always getting me my stuff fast AF. Good stuff. Patrick Thomas, what's going on, man? Brenton knows. I'm starting to learn that Brenton knows everything about comics, man. He is like, he's pretty much an expert. But here, let's move on to the next question. All right, so how do you select statues that you distribute, and what are the factors that you consider in making those decisions? And before you answer that, I think this is kind of like we're picking your brain because we want to kind of know how you think and how do you pick, because I know a lot of people are kind of just like, well, why aren't you carrying this or why aren't you carrying that? It's like, buddy, there might be some kind of logistics issue with that or doing that. But what do you have to say to stuff like that?
So how do I select statues to distribute? Well, that's a good question, because there's a lot of factors to it. In the common world, like you guys can go watch a movie, let's see, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Okay, I haven't seen it. I get it. What's up, Crippler? What's up, dude? Say it.
What's up, buddy?
What up, homies?
What's up? So if you guys can go see the movies and you're good, I sit there and I know it's a giant commercial for me. I've lost the joy of just being innocent. I can't. Spider-Man, Multiverse of Madness. I'm watching these things and going, wow, that's cool. That's not cool. That's cool. That's not cool. That's probably a hot toy. That's probably a statue. That's probably going to be this. So that's one factor. Okay. Because I know like anything from like Thor the last Thor movie, I was looking at it going, no, I don't think this movie is going to be very good. That would determine. And you notice how much merchandise came out of it. Not much. Or like the last Matrix, nothing. Things were canceled because people were.
God, that Matrix was so freaking terrible, man.
They just go by statistics. But just think about it. Most people think there's a story plot to it, or like these writers and these producers are making this kind of passion. Most of the time, it really isn't. It's there's merchandise involved in it. So that's one factor. Two, a secret to what I sell. Everything I sell on the website is because I think it's worth it. There's a lot of things that I just skip. There is a lot of things, and you'll never see it. There's maybe a 1/6 scale thing. I'm like, this is not going to sell. Or like, not just that, or I don't think it's worth it. Like figure arts kind of stuff, I think is too expensive for what you get, in my opinion, for that. So I don't sell it. Or something else. I just don't sell it. If it's mass produced, I won't sell it ever. I won't do it. But so it has to be quality, price. But in overall, most of the time, and it depends on the company too. It all depends on the companies as well too.
Like how fast you get something, or how they do their customer service. You mean, or?
Well, yeah, like I don't do J&D. Everybody asks me for J&D. I'm like, no, I don't do J&D. Why? There's certain factors to it. No, absolutely not.
I could tell you why you don't do
something
J&D.
about the statue. I ain't gonna do it. Or like even Elite Creature, like George over there at Toynami. Sorry, great company, fantastic, but they have no wholesale, so they expect you to buy it, and when it sells out, to flip the price. I don't flip prices. I know other people do. I just don't. I don't do that. I bring it in, crank it out. Bring it in, crank it out. This is what you're paying for. I don't hold on to statues and then wait, and then repost them for more. I don't do that either. I'm not saying it's bad or good. I just don't do it. So that determines as well too. It depends on the company. Sideshow gives you a good margin. Iron Studio gives you a great margin. Pure Arts gives you a good margin. So it all depends on the quality, and if it's good. I mean, like PCS stuff is looking really good. If it's not good, then I just back up. Regal Robot stuff, I don't sell the collector edition. I go, Tom, signature or not, I'm not selling you anything. So there's a lot of determinations to that. I mean, this is like a whole conversation we can have, having a couple.
Yeah, no, I got you. I mean, that's basically the brief summary of what you're trying to say.
But that's how I do it. I don't know how other people do it. It just depends,
Yeah,
there's some companies I just buy everything.
You could tell. I think us as collectors too. We're not distributors, but like we can look at certain statues and not like might not necessarily be for us, but I could tell you by looking at a statue, probably 70% of the time, like, man, I don't collect that, but that's a badass statue. I know whoever collects this is gonna want to buy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's interesting. I just wanted to kind of know how you make your decisions. So you're kind of looking at the market, and you're kind of, if you see a movie or something like that, you're like, man, I just watched that movie. That's a badass movie. They're probably gonna make
that's one factor to it. Yeah. Here's another one. Diamond Select, Gentle Giant stuff. They completely changed their sculptors around. So I go, well, if they're coming out with a half bust and it's a person like Harrison Ford or something, I'm probably not going to get it because it's going to look like shit. It's just really bad. Now, if it's like an Iron Man or something like that, or like Star-Lord, something that has a mask or something, yeah, like Gentle Giant, like the Kit Fisto, they came out with a 1/6 or a 1/7. That looks good. Or Admiral Akbar, but I'm not going to get Han Solo
or Mace Windu.
They got the what? Or Mace Windu.
Mace Windu.
Yeah, or the Mace Windu. It's not too bad. But you've seen the Count Dooku bust?
I haven't seen that one.
I was like, oh my god! I was like, who is this? But I know what's going on. There's a issue with their sculpting with like portraits. So it's like I'm not getting that one. Magneto came out good. He's got a helmet. It's got to have some kind of. So that's how I determine what to get from Diamond Select. And I have an entire Diamond Select section here, at least 50 pieces in here. So you'll see that too.
Nice. how many statues are you thinking you got on the floor right now? Over
all different scales. Gosh, 800 probably 800 or so.
Bro, this is better than like going to a con.
This is not like going to a con. There's no statues in the con.
You know what I'm saying? But like I'm saying, like going to like something like, you know, where they show some statues or like a San Diego Comic-Con or something like that. And I've never been to San Diego Comic-Con, so I don't know. But I'm just guessing. Like I'm going to one place to see roughly 800 statues. A lot of times if we're going to cons, we want to see other things. Yeah, cool, whatever. But we're going for the statues. We're statue collectors, right? We want to see statues. So it's cool that you're going to have a place not just for YouTubers or, you know, it's a spot where I don't know of too many spots that you can go to, hang out, and like chill around some statues and kind of look at what's before you buy something. You might be able to see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what we try to do. That's exactly what we're trying to do.
Yeah,
I always wanted to hang out. It's key that the community. I'm a big community guy. I love the community. Without it, you're nothing. With it, you're everything. I mean, it's just really cool people to talk to. You sit. So this place is designed to a showroom. Go upstairs, get a beer. I got a cooler here. Go upstairs, hang out, talk junk. Go in the city. Go to the beach. Come back. Hey, let's go somewhere else. Hey, I got a new statue in. Come on in. That's how it's supposed. It's a clubhouse.
It's a destination. It's a destination. Yeah.
It is designed for that.
Very cool. Yeah. A old 1/6 collector has a question. What is the average wait time for ordering a Modu case?
Okay, so Brian and I we are official partners with Modu Space. We have all 3 models in here. You can look at, touch. You can see what they look like. I don't know if there's other spots in the U.S. that have it, but we have all the units in here. So one of the things I told Brian, I go, hey, none of this 1.5 year bullshit. You got to cut it down.
Yeah.
And he explained what happened to him, and he's a great guy. I have faith in Modu's case. Brian is awesome. And Jack is he works there too. So we had a couple of meetings. Yeah, Astro. Yeah, for sure. I know you know him for sure. And great guys. I have total confidence. So we had meeting after meeting after meeting, and boom, became an official. I got a physical gallery I can put these Modu cases. So he sent me an entire display area. I have an entire display area. I have 2. Now I have 3 areas of Modu cases. So to answer the guy's question I told him no 1.5 years. We're trying to cut it down to 6 to 8 months. So that's very reasonable. I'm already in month 3 of my first order. So if you order something now, you wait 6 months. That's how it works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you order. It's per month. I send them back. And if he doesn't,
I reached out to Marcos. I was like, "Yo, Modu cases," and I'm just too impatient. So I was just sort of like,
you know, I think that's if they were, and I don't know, you know, I get it that it takes time to do things in production and stuff coming from overseas and materials, especially during like pandemic shit. When you think you're out of it, you're not. I think that's one of the reasons that a lot of people, they're like, man, this case, this looks awesome. Man, look at these lights. This looks amazing. Wait, it takes a year to get here?
Yeah.
Shit. You know what I mean? So,
and think about the people, like, if you have the money, you're ready to go. And then it's still the time thing. So it's usually you got to get through a couple of factors. Is it affordable? Does it fit your budget? Then if you hit that checkbox, then is the other obstacle, right? It's like, when can you get it?
Yeah, here's another one, Sam. Think about this one. He's upgrading his stuff. So any older Modu cases you have, the newer models might be better. So
and I heard something about that too. So that's when I was like, let me wait. Festas will hold me for a little while longer. And once those windows close,
and the problem with having stock and things, like, how come I don't buy extra stock? I will have extra stock with them. When they come in, I'll have 6 110s and I'll have a couple of them. I might not have your risers. I might not have this, but it doesn't make any sense for a statue company to have extras of shit. It really doesn't. It sits there, and if there's anything wrong with it, after 30 days, man,
you're stuck with it.
You're stuck with it.
Yeah.
So there better be a system in place that I've been talking to, like PCS and like Iron Studio. we've set up these little things. So when you tell me, hey, is that sold out? Probably not. Talk to me. I'll call them and I'll drop ship something from their warehouse to your house. That system's better. Let them store stuff, and then I'll ship it, and I'll ship it. Yeah.
Okay, so that's important, guys. And I would say, like, and let me just give everybody a heads up. Me and Marcos, I haven't bought anything from Marcos yet. I don't have like all these statues coming in. He's not sponsoring anything besides some gift cards for you guys, really. So the reason why I'm also asking these questions is for new collectors coming into the community that don't know a direction to go. And plus, I'm trying to learn more about Marcos, just like some other people, so we can start doing some business together. I mean, like ordering statues, you know what I mean? Because it's nice. You're on the East Coast like me. So if I order something from you, it might not cost as much as for shipping. You know what I mean?
Yeah, anything US based, I'll kill the price. Yeah.
Yeah. So
especially the stuff that you carry with Sideshow, right? Because that's what's the mental block that I gotta go to is like, if it's a Sideshow, it's on the site, but I gotta stop and think sometimes that there might be a local option or something, which I usually you get so hyped, you just done. It's so easy.
Especially if you're on the East Coast, right? If you're on the East Coast or wherever you're at, Marcos if he's shipping from where he's shipping at, you might not necessarily have to get everything from California. You get what I'm saying? So it's nice to know, even if he's saying, hey, look, if it's sold out on my website or if it's sold out somewhere else, send me a message. Join the Facebook. You got a Facebook group too, right? What's your Facebook group?
The Cantina, Collectorszown Cantina. Yeah.
Yeah. Send him a message. Get part of the group so you can see what he's putting out. Even if it says that it might be sold out, just send him a message. If you get it, great. If not, it's all good. You still got other options. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind before you pull the trigger on something.
Yeah. Crippler, I know how you are, too. You're very... It's got to be in stock. It's got to be in stock.
That's why I don't pre-order. Like, if they was like, I was talking to my homie Shane. It's just sort of like, he's like, did you do Galvatron yet? And I'm like, man, I just want to buy it when it comes out because I don't know where I'm gonna be when that thing comes out.
So XM's doing that on you. See, so that Galvatron, the new one that came out, if you don't get it in a certain time, the price goes up $200.
Yeah, and then I'm like, if I change my mind,
they'll hit you.
I lose $200 in the
you lose a ton.
NRD anyway, right? So it's like,
so they're trying to get, they want that money now so they can reinvest it. But that's
and it works though, because I'm like literally just trying to figure out now. Okay, once I nail down the space, because once Starscream come, I'm like, all right, I might have to shift some stuff. I was thinking about module cases, but that's something like. We'll talk like once the window gets a little shorter.
It never will be shorter.
It never it's gonna always be 6 months. Become impatient.
Crippler's like impulsive as shit is like me.
He's that's what it sounds like. I know how
it seems that way, but I'm actually the opposite. It takes me a while to get ready to get something, but when I'm ready, I'm ready to go.
Oh yeah, I'm the same way.
You know what I mean? It'll take me a while to plot out. I'll be plotting. Yeah. I've been plotting Transformers for like Soundwave for like. Since I started collecting, I was like, when is it going to be the right time? I have to figure out if I could get Optimus first, though, because if I can't get Optimus, I'm not doing I need my Optimus, right?
Right.
So that's what made me sort of like, once Optimus was there, I was ready to go once a while ago. So it seemed like it happened fast, but it was more of like, all right, do I want the Spider-Man or the Transformers? And if I go with Transformers, I need another option to get my Spidey representation because I need Spidey. So when it happened, it was like, this is available, this is available, this is available. I was ready. But before I got to that point, it was just sort of like, oh.
The ones who know, let's have a sheep.
Yeah, what's going on?
The ones who know how Collectorszown works, and I'm not a plug. Look, I don't give a shit if you ever buy from me. Yeah. I'm not, I know I don't think anybody in here, I'm not sponsored. This is not.
No, I don't get it. No,
and I hate the show being about this bullshit. I really talk about statues and shit.
Yeah, sure.
But people who know about, like, because in that Cantina group, there's 5.1 thousand people now. 5.1, I think, thousand. But we're going to hit, 5,200.
Mm-hmm.
That's only that group. So I got other groups, too. Those guys, I say 85% of the people buy pre-orders and they paid in full. And you say, why in the hell? People know there's this anything I can get in the U.S. So when you see something pop up in the cantina saying, "Yo, I got Batman Hush. Who wants it? Yo, I got this. I got that. Or this, I got the availability to get the new Boba Fett bust." People start messaging me and they start buying it. Why? Because the price is like night and day. Once you understand that, you're saving yourself a shit ton of money. The Collectorszown gets it. That's a big draw.
Yeah.
So I've
So
run out
why
of
can you
pre-ordered.
get is it, I guess it's some licensing thing, but you can get Galvatron, but you can't get like Spider-Man from XM, right?
Right. It's
just a license thing. It's Hasbro versus Marvel.
I don't touch nothing that's not licensed. I can't touch it.
Yep. No, yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good to know. Ryan is saying, what would the store hours be?
For the event or in general?
Just in general, like if somebody's walking and they're like, "Hey,
general,
man, what's this place?"
Shit. In general, it's like 10 to 4. And you can always just message me. And sometimes I have the doors locked. I'm doing something. It's not made to be on a main drag. It is hidden away. It's hidden away. I don't need the foot traffic.
I want somebody knocking over some shit too. Like,
I don't want people. Back in my old spot, it was right in downtown, and you had a bunch of people from Chicago and other places that come in. They're just coming in, going, "Oh, what's this shit?" And they would tell me in my face, to go, "Wow, you're from Big Bang, right?" And I just wanted to slap the I was like, and I was like,
"Hey, it's the dude from Big Bad Toy Stores."
I'm like, Big Bang, Big Bang Theory, yeah, that's me. Yeah, my glasses are in my
let
pocket.
me tell you something.
Start picking up shit.
I got an alien statue from Big Bad Toy Store.
Mm-hmm.
Every person on YouTube has done a review on that thing, and I still haven't got it. I'm like, where the fuck? Where is my statue? Like, this is the first time I ever bought from them, and they're probably really good guys. I don't know. I don't know anything about them, but I just knew that they had an alien warrior statue that I wanted from Prime 1. And I'm like, man, it's taking forever. Now I get it. Prime 1 is probably shipping all their stuff to collectors first, and then they're shipping their other like stuff to distributors later. I don't know, but
I can tell you,
like it's taking forever.
I can tell you, that's the thing. Yeah, Prime 1. Prime 1 is the biggest. That's the biggest. One of my biggest problem is Prime 1, and that's everybody as a retailer. They've made a system in place that you're going to be impatient, Crippler. You're going to be impatient, and you're going to go and pay the $1,000 more. It is that much more, $800 more, 15%, 20% more to get it faster through Prime 1. And one thing that everybody makes a mistake is Sideshow is not a distributor to Prime 1. Nobody is a distributor to Prime 1. Nobody.
Prime 1's like, you can't distribute me.
You can't. Sideshow will buy them and get them faster because they have their own freights. So when they get them, they flip the prices to a certain amount, right? How much is it on Prime 1 and how much is it on Sideshow?
Yep.
Right. So when people, I sell hundreds and hundreds of Prime 1 statues a year. My only issue is it takes forever. But I tell people in advance, this will take you forever and more. So, but you're paying completely a different price. It's like night and day. It's night and day. But if you're impulsive and you want it faster, go that way.
Well, what is a reasonable amount of time to wait for the average being patient? Like, what is Marcos like? Is it 3 years? And then be patient, motherfucker.
Year and a half, 2 years, depends when they want to send it. Yeah, they do it on purpose, man. Yeah, dude. I'm shipping out right now. I'm shipping out Wonder Woman, Linda Carter's. I'm shipping out Aragons. Oh shoot! What else I got? Doomslayer.
Man, that piece is so cool. That piece is so cool.
And don't forget, they don't make everything at once.
You got one?
Yeah, they don't make everything at once too.
Oh, you got Doomslayer?
I had Doomslayer. Yeah, it's going out.
Look at Rashid. He's ready.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the thing. If the person who ordered Doomslayer, that was a year and a half ago.
5 years ago.
Yeah, and people in Asia will get it first, and then like maybe a influencer will get one. But anybody who gets it from Sideshow, you're gonna get it faster. But you paid the premium, right?
Yeah.
So it's there's no right or wrong way, and there's never is a right or wrong way. Whatever you do is whatever you do, and that's what's right. And if you feel right about it, that's good. There's no right or wrong. That's the key.
I like that there are options.
real quick, guys. We are 1 subscriber away from giving the Mojo statue away. I don't know if you can see
Baby,
it.
come subscribe to this channel.
1 subscriber away. Listen, we're actually getting ready to. We're gonna increment these like gift cards out, kind of, or not gift cards, but like gift vouchers, whatever you want to call them. You get $50. So we're gonna give away our first one right now, real quick. And I've been typing in the names. I know I've been looking back and forth to these screens, but I'm still listening to you guys, and I'm typing these names in at the same time. So let's share this screen, and let's see. Hey, make sure real quick. I'm gonna give you guys like 5 seconds. Make a comment real quick. Make sure I got your name in there. I got Gotham. I got Sean. I got a lot of you guys already. So real quick, just say here if you're here, and I'll tell you if I got your name in there.
One of these $50 gift cards is because the Puerto Rican Predator won Collectors Combat, baby.
You believe this shit? You hear what they call me?
The Puerto Rican Predator.
The Puerto Rican Predator. Actually, it's a cool name. I appreciate that you guys gave me that name. It's just I told them I can't say it around schools.
Yeah, you can't say it around schools. But yeah,
Anthony,
it's funny though. Speaking of Collectorszown, though, anybody that ever won something that I was giving away, and like you said, we ain't sponsored by nobody. But they always choose Collectorszown for their freaking gift card. When they're like, "Yo, you could get a gift card from anywhere you want," and they go Collectorszown. I'm like, let me reach out, and then quick get an invoice. Bloop. And then this person, and then he takes care of
names in here real quick. Patrick Thomas, I think I got you in there, buddy. Let me just double check real quick. I want to make sure I'm being fair. Yep, I got you in there, Patrick. All right, guys, let's give away the first one. Let me share the screen real quick. And good luck to you guys. I can't make this any bigger, but you guys can see it, right?
Yeah.
Did you explain that shipping? They have to cover shipping.
No.
I'm gonna do, Rashid. I'm just gonna cover it for them.
Look at that.
I'll cover the shipping. I know we were saying it before that you guys had to pay for shipping. This is gonna be U.S. only, guys. I'm sorry, but U.S. only. I'll cover the shipping. Okay.
What a guy.
Here we go. Here we go. Who's the first lucky winner?
Yeah.
And old 1/6 collector. Congratulations. You got a minute. You got a minute to say you're here. A minute to say you're here, or we're moving on.
Congratulations, you old 1/6 collector.
You old 1/6 collector. All right, just so you guys know too, you got to send your info to the collectorstable1@gmail.com, and I'll get with Marcos how we're gonna give you your voucher for his store. Okay, so old 1/6 collector, you guys let me know if you see him. Nice guy. You came in close, man. That was like by a mosquito's ass hair. That was like super close.
Very small, yeah.
How you
All
doing,
right.
Astro? How you doing?
Is he
Kevin?
here?
I'm back. What happened? Oh.
Oh, no,
No, not at you. Not you. You're good.
Okay.
Good job.
Sorry.
Oh, all right. He's not here. I'm not going to stay
terrible.
long on this, guys. I'm just letting you know because we got a lot of people that are watching. All right. I got your name already. Alba Barraza. I got you.
Oh, we got you.
All right. Oh, let me put this guy in. He just came in real quick.
Mr. Jiggles.
Let's go, Anthony Rogers.
Mr. Jiggles, I got you. All right, here we go. Sorry, who was that?
Old 1/6 collector.
Oh,
Yeah, old 1/6
Edwin.
collector.
Edwin.
Oh, look at this.
Edwin.
Old 1/6 collector just commented, guys. Old 1/6 just commented.
Well, you was watching TV, not the collector's
You
table.
were watching TV, brother. I'm sorry. Yeah, I kept asking. Old
did.
1/6 collector. You still got a chance to win. You're not out. So you're still on the wheel. Okay. But Edwin won that fair and square. That would be my man, Edwin Diaz, that shows up to all the lives.
and is a big contributor. So we appreciate
Shout out
you.
to Edwin, man. That's the
Edwin,
guy
you
right
got
there.
my email already, man. Yeah, I know. For real.
You sure you want to cover that price of shipping still? Edwin's in Puerto Rico, man. I ship to him all the time.
Oh no, that was for the gift card. Right?
Yeah.
Good.
That's for the gift
yeah,
card. That's for the gift card.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, I ship a book or something to Edwin, and it went like it came back.
It came to me somehow, and I appreciate it.
And then Edwin was such a nice guy. Let me tell you how nice this guy is. He's like, listen, it was like a Spider-Man omnibus. He's like, look, man, I appreciate it. I'm not as big of a Spider-Man fan as Crippler. Just send it to him on my behalf. I was like, man, good dude.
Yeah,
I didn't even ask for it or anything. It was just like, woo.
But
like,
Edwin, I got to take you off the wheel now that you won. Make sure you hit me up, the collectorstable1@gmail.com. All right. Keep an eye on. We're going to keep passing those things out, guys. Just stay tuned. And let's see if we got the 700 subscribers yet. We're at 703, so we're gonna give away the statue today. We're giving away the statue today, courtesy of my man Darth Rashid. We appreciate.
I thought you just gave it away. I'm sorry.
No. That was the gift card. That was the gift voucher. All right. Brandon and Dwayne Davis. I'm gonna Actually, let me start the next question, and we'll keep adding you guys so we can keep it moving here. Okay. We got a lot of stuff to cover. Let me take this down. So, Marcos, what are some of the most popular statue lines or brands among collectors you think right now, in your personal opinion, and what you kind of see coming in and out of your store?
Most popular,
like lines, not necessarily like one statue, but like lines that people are like Star Wars, for instance.
I was about to say, Marcos, read the room here, man. Read the room.
Star Wars is king.
Star Wars is king, huh?
Star Wars is king. But before we do this, Adam, before we do this.
Yep, sure.
Astro is close to 1,000 subs. Did you hit it yet, bro?
I hit it yesterday. Or the day
okay,
before
never mind then. Thank God, I was waiting for it because we're giving away a Macho Man PCS piece if he hits 1,000. So we'll do that.
Macho Man, there you go.
Yeah.
So, a lot of giveaways coming, guys. A lot of giveaways coming.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Yep.
That's good. Okay.
And let me tell you guys, we do these giveaways because we like giving back to the community. Yes. I don't know if you guys ever gave a gift to somebody and you just feel really freaking good about it. That's what we're doing. Okay. You guys take your time out of your day to watch us. We want to give back to you. But go ahead, Marcos.
Most popular statue lines. Yeah, definitely Star Wars, Marvel, and then I think Lord of the Rings is creeping up now again.
Really?
In my side, yeah. You think
you
DC?
Said Star Wars, Marvel, Lord of the Rings. Yeah. DC is just like
DC's just out there. You know, it depends on what it is, how it goes. You know, Batman, of course, will always bread and butter. Superman, Wonder Woman. That's the rest is just kind of.
Anthony wants that Mojo statue.
Yeah, and then like popular company wise, and this is just statues, right? It's not like Hot Toys.
Lines.
Okay,
statue lines, yeah. I know Hot Toys kills it.
Hot Toys kills it. Yes, they do. Hot Toys makes it's a lot of money. I would say companies right now that are popular. Sideshow's coming back pretty hard. But don't forget, guys, I don't deal too much with like, you know, a lot of XM part of their line. I don't mess with, you know,
just the stuff that you see coming in and out of your place.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, Prime one's pretty. Prime one's it's worth the wait most of the time, but you always got to factor in the size. Shit, they're big, man. Those are big and heavy ass.
Big ass statues. I got that Jungle Hunter like a while back. Man, let me tell you, massive, huge, 3 boxes, heavy as all. Yeah, it's very.
And we
big.
follow statistics as well too. So Sideshow has people are buying more statues now. It used to be Hot Toys, and then it came up now statues. So I'm sure it'll flip again eventually. But right now, everything's kind of selling out per batch. Right.
You're saying people are buying more statues than they are Hot Toys?
Now, yeah, for the size, yeah, it's a little bit more. It's flipped over a little bit more because it's just a certain releases they've had. It just depends. It just depends on the release. Because they only had 2 for the new Star Wars, Sidious and whatever it is, Commander, whatever. We're going to Star Wars stuff now.
Okay.
Statue wise, I mean, it really depends, man. It really depends on what popular brands. For me, like I said, anything Star Wars for sure. Before, maybe 2 years ago, I couldn't really sell anything Tom Spina from Regal Robot. They was like, people were saying it's too expensive, and then they figured out why it's so special. That stuff is pretty special, especially if you're a Star Wars guy. And then now everything basically sells out if he comes out with. Yep, Salacious Crumb. I sold him. Yeah, yep.
Kevin is such an enabler for me. I've been chatting with these guys in private chats, and him and Shane. I think I pretty much wanted to be enabled, but like they give me the justifications, and I bought 2 Star Wars pieces that I got one today, and then I got another one coming pretty soon. But I am going to start, like I said in the beginning of the show, I haven't really used Marcos at all to buy anything yet. Now he's got my attention. I'm probably going to start, getting some premium format statues from you. We're going to talk about that when we look at pictures, but yeah, it'll be cool to kind of switch it up and buy from a different distributor and see how that goes.
I'm just waging how quick it's going to be for you to sell those Star Wars pieces you're getting right now.
Stop it, bro. I just got those things. I can't wait to open them. You think it's a phase?
Yo, is that Doom Slayer hard to get?
It is. It just takes a bit, man. That's the only issue with Prime 1 with me. The prices are incredible. It's just picking, because they don't have the Prime 1 doesn't have their own freights either. They piggyback off of people too, and they make them in batches, and they don't really speak to you. And they, like I said, retailers are like scumbags. I mean, they're not a very good company when it comes to that. However, they've
that
always
would set them over the top, man. If they just communicated a little bit more, because they this is my personal opinion. They make masterpieces, in my personal opinion. They make so many good pieces, and I hear the same thing from so many collectors.
Yeah.
And the number one complaint is customer service. You know what I mean? So hopefully they get a little better with that. And then that's when you get a lot of people going to places like Sideshow, because Sideshow is known for good customer service, right? So you get all these people, but then you can't find everything over there. So then that's when you got another option right here with Marcos. Call Marcos and see if he can get you the hookup on something. You might have to wait a minute, but shit, we're pretty much used to waiting long periods of time for our stuff.
I think I saw somebody in the chat. I think it was Sean or I don't know how to spell that or pronounce it, but he said something about like the Sideshow seconds, because they'll drop the price on Prime 1 pieces, but they don't. They do, but they don't. But they're only getting rid of them because they can't sell them. So one thing I would tell everybody, don't let it fool you. When J&D says they're sold out, they're not sold out. When Regal Robot says they're sold out, they're not sold out. They're sold out for them to distributors and people. But it doesn't mean there's pieces out there. And Prime 1 does not sell out. XM, there are warehouses full of XM shit, Prime 1 shit, J&D shit. These things do not fly off shelves. We're a specific hobby with specific people.
Okay.
So, yeah. So even with the Sideshow seconds, I'm just trying to answer his question. It's not even close to a price that a retailer can get you on but the weight is the issue. If you could sit there and hold on and just say, forget about it and move on, then you're okay. If you can't, then I would tell you, do not buy from a retailer or myself. You want that thing like this, go buy it from them.
Hey, real quick, guys. Crippler he just sent us a message in the private chat. He said he had a prior engagement. He just wanted to pop in real quick. We appreciated him stopping in. He didn't want to interrupt Marco. So we appreciate you stopping in, Crippler. Thanks for the gift card for everybody.
I got I got 5 minutes still.
Okay. No, you're good. Just if you need to pop out, you're good, man.
Okay.
And then also, Rashid, we appreciate you joining and giving away that statue. That's very nice of you. I'll let you know the address of whoever wins.
Yeah, it is nice, man.
But yeah, Rashid didn't have to do anything like that, so that was cool. Anyway,
Absolutely.
those are some really good points, Marcos. I didn't really think of it that way. You know what I mean? And this is why we like asking somebody who's a distributor like yourself. It kind of opens up our eyes for more insight about kind of what goes on. But let's move on to the next question. Let's just keep it moving.
You got more questions? Dang.
Just 2 more. We'll do 2 more, and then we'll move on to pictures.
You can ask him.
It's for the people, Marco. It's for the people.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about your new store opening and what collectors can expect when they visit?
When they visit new store, I mean, so we're planning on doing. So this is the grand opening. I was open prior to this, especially for members who just kind of messaged me, "Hey, open the door for me." I'm cool like that, but the public, I kind of closed it. So I used to have 1,000. It's probably pushing maybe 1,000. 1,200 square foot area now to 7,500 square foot. So you're going to see something pretty massive, okay? And I try not to. What I try to do is I do like the XM stores. If you notice, like in Hong Kong and stuff, they got the XM stores in Shanghai. You know those. You go into the little mall. There's a little store. You got a little XM area. You got a little Prime One area. That's cool. But that's all. It's just Prime One pieces and XM pieces. And here, you'll see from all companies. So that's one thing you're going to see when you get here is you walk through tables and you walk through display areas. And you're like, oh, shit, who's this? Oh, who's this? Who's this? Kotobukiya to Diamond to Tweeterhead to Prime One to, you know what I'm saying? I do have XM pieces in here as well.
You know what I want to see? I want to see you made a quick video of it the other day. The Alien Queen, the Prime One, the big one.
You'll see it.
I got the Rogue. I got the Rogue one.
Oh,
I never
okay.
ordered the second half, the diorama that goes together. So the Queen. So I'm excited to see that when I get to your store. But
that's a good example. Like if the Queen, I know the warehouse has 3 of them. So you call me and say, I have it ready for you right now. I can drop ship it. And at this price point, and you'll be like, holy shit, I hate you. You're gonna have to buy it. You're never going to get it as cheap as you're going to get it now. But that's how it works here. It's a little different, right? But the new store, yeah, it's going to be, and we have it designed to, if everything goes well, there's a lot of announcements I have and a lot of people coming. I've already added more people showing up. One person's not showing up. It's going to change. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
But you will have people to talk to from companies. I'm going to have sculptors in here. I'm going to have, because I am friends with sculptors, there's going to be a famous photographer in here as well who does photography for Tweeterhead, Sideshow, and now PCS. She will be in here.
That's going to be so cool, man.
Yeah,
that's going to be so cool. It's going to be
awesome
because like me and Astro and like some other, I don't like to call ourselves YouTubers, but like some people that are on YouTube and stuff like that, it's going to be super cool because you guys can ask us questions to ask for you. We can be your voice, right? So if you want, hey, like Aunt Adams, what's in the pipeline? What's going on? And then we're also hearing through the grapevine that there's supposed to be some possibly reveals, Marcos.
He shipped it. We'll see.
What's he shipping?
I cannot speak. Because if it doesn't show up, then what, right? I mean, there's a lot of things.
I'm just kidding.
There's things that change. I know I have. So a pallet came in that was all Iron Studio. Another pallet came in. It was all Iron Studio. Sideshow called me a week ago and says, sorry we're late. We just send you a pallet. They just send me artist-proof statues of stuff.
Wow.
Okay? So that's stuff they never, ever get rid of. Are they new? Are they old? Find out. Okay. And they just send me another thing too that's pretty fantastic. I have to give it back because it's from their archives. So because they want to see the evolution of what Sideshow's been doing for collectors. This is the 27th year for Sideshow. So they even send me that. Okay. And then, Anthony from PCS, he sent me something as well. So there's a lot of things coming in, and there's something incredible coming in a week and a half.
What's that?
For the show. I can't tell you that either.
Have another sip of your beer, Marcos, please.
I
got to get another one soon here too. But go ahead and go grab another beer, Marcos, because we're going to do another spin the wheel.
But
I don't want you to spill the beads.
My cooler's right here. I got a cooler.
You got a cooler right there.
Yo, fellas, I'll talk to you guys.
Rashid, thanks for coming, brother.
All right. Astro, hit me up.
Yeah, I got you.
Later.
All right, so let's do another spin the wheel because we're
All
going
right,
to keep it moving. Yeah, go ahead. Grab
Right
your
here.
beer. We got to sauce you up to pry some more information out of you.
No, man, I can't.
No, I know. I'm messing with you.
But there's more to that question. So once you finish the spin, I'll let you know some more.
All right, let's do it. Share screen. I got everybody. Walton, I got you in there too, man. Thanks for joining. I'm sorry I haven't been getting too many of you guys in the chat. It's just we're trying to get through this just because we can't stay on forever. Marcos has got a lot to do, but we want to share a lot of information with you guys. All right, so spin the wheel. Are you guys ready? All right, remember, you got to respond in about 1 minute and 30 seconds. If you don't, it's going to go to the next person, okay?
Turn off
And
the TV.
you got to make sure before I spin this wheel, you turn off the TV.
Come on, buddy. I'm going for you.
Yeah. I got you, Walton. Walton's being a nice guy. He's saying, hey, if he wins, he'll pass it to somebody else. I got you, Walton. So I'm going to spin the wheel. You got to be subscribed to the channel. All right. And you got to be subscribed to Collectorzown's channel. So let's spread the wealth and kind of help each other out, grow the community. Here we go. Who's it going to be? $50 towards anything you want at Collectorzown.
Sean. Nice.
Sean, are you in the chat?
You should be.
Sean?
That's good questions.
Yeah.
I'm going to start the timer. Let's see.
Come on, Sean.
Sean, that's my man right there.
Sean. Let me start this timer. He's getting here we go. Got the timer started. So, Sean, you got a little bit of time here. All right, we're going to keep it moving. We got two. Well, we'll do one more question, and then we'll move on to pictures.
All right.
There he is. Right.
Come with me if you want to win. My man. There he is. Congratulations, Sean, on your $50 towards anything at Collectorzown. Let me go ahead and show you again. Just go ahead and send. What kind of information do we even want? What was I even asking? What kind of information are
What
we?
he needs to do is he needs to go to the website and just make an account and verify it. And when he does that, I'll throw the $50 into his account, and he can redeem it for anything. He doesn't spend all 50. He can just do $20 here, $20 there, and
that's awesome.
And those points don't go away. They don't.
I'll just take I'll take a picture of that, and then so I know who won, and we'll kind of do it that way. So that way they don't have to email me. They'll go straight to the website, register.
Yeah.
And
it's
we'll
easy.
do it that way.
I'll do it manually, and they're good to go, man.
All right, so guys, if you win, let him know that you won, register, and he'll get you your winnings for using it at the store. Jesse Hernandez, thanks for joining, man. I'll add you in here in a second. All right. Let's keep this train moving. Let's see. Here's a pretty good one. For any new collectors that we got watching right now, Marcos, can you offer any tips and advice for new collectors getting into the hobby?
Tips and advice. Oh my God!
Don't spend all your money at once.
Well, here's
Tell
one.
your wife how much you spend.
Oh God! Right, Kevin. Right.
Come on,
I get those faces. See, that helps when I'm in the physical store and the guy's buying a statue, and I look over at the wife, and she's just looking right at me. Hey, I've got people come in here. They come in here and say, "Why is my son come in here and spend so much money?" And I'm like, I'm not forcing him to do anything.
Yeah.
Like, what are you looking at me for? He's got a job, right?
Yeah, he's making a decision. He wants to buy it. So,
So I mean, my advice is, so I'm always fighting this. I don't know what it's called. I guess it's like influence from Asia. Okay, and it's not specific. Well, I would say specifically Asia, because they're doing some incredible life-size pieces and some big pieces, but bigger is better, right? That's what's the thing right now. And I keep like, why does everything have to be so big? Why does everything have to, everybody's complaining about shipping prices and this and that and wait times. You're paying $4,000, $5,000 for a Legendary Beast piece, which looks great. Okay, they look fine. Okay, yeah, the new Hulk, the new Iron Man, I get it, or whatever. It's coming to your house, but it's the size of a car. And then you're trying to match the scale. So what I try to tell people is, why don't you look for Iron Studio stuff? Well, what's Iron Studio? Well, Iron Studio has 1/10 scale stuff, and it's pretty fantastic. If you want to save money on stuff, first stay stateside. That would help a lot. And two, everything doesn't have to be a quarter scale. Everything doesn't have to be 1/3, 1/3. It doesn't have to be half scale. Get your Star. I mean, they make some awesome Star Wars pieces or Marvel pieces. They'll make everything from every Marvel show. Iron Studio has hundreds of licenses. They'll make things for anything. So why don't you have a 1/10 thing, and then if you want a centerpiece, I love Batman and I love Batman Hush. Okay, get the Batman Hush piece. But there's Riddler pieces that are small. There's Penguins. There's the Joker. So my advice to you is you don't have to go that big. Don't go big. You don't have to go bigger's better. They've just been incredible.
And Iron Studios does a ridiculous job in a good way that these 1/10 scale statues are like next level, man.
They really are.
We're going to look at some of those things tonight, and it almost makes me want to collect 1/10 scale. I'm just not, because I don't want to go into too many scales. But
there are 70 plus 1/10 scale pieces in here. Easy.
Wow.
Yeah. So you can see it. They're not behind glass either. See it. Don't pick it up. I'll zap shit out of you.
That's going to be actually good for that's going to be good for me and Asher when we're filming, so we don't have any glares or anything when with the glass. But
yep.
I know a lot of people were kind of combating that at Sideshow Comic-Con, and I get it. They got thousands of people going through there. So
right.
But all right, cool, very nice. All right, last question.
Another piece of advice. Sorry, too. Another piece of advice for collectors is do your research. Do your research. Okay, you may think this person's a distributor, and they're not a distributor. This person's legit. That's not legit. That all those pieces are fantastic, but they didn't tell you they're basically unlicensed. Do your research, and that's where the community should really help a lot. I mean, there are certain people in the community. I'm not gonna, that he's good to get you this. Okay, that person can get you the illegal, the unlicensed stuff. That's an awesome guy. That's another awesome guy. But this guy can get you legal ones. Well, what's the difference? People ask me all the time. There's some people that never know that piece they just got was you paid a premium for it because it's coming from overseas and you don't know, and or what's a custom, or the risk of having a custom or the risk of doing this.
That's a good point, Marcos, because listen, I got 2 customs on order right now. Okay. But let me tell you, the only reason why I ordered those 2 customs is because it's a chance, right? Even if they're reputable people, and there's a lot of reputable people out there, but there's also a ton of scammers, right? So you are taking a huge risk a lot of times. And we know this as collectors, but I'm speaking to the new collectors. You're taking a huge risk getting these custom statues sometimes. And a lot of times, if you had a problem, some of those commissioners are good about helping you out, but a lot of them aren't. So you got to, I would say when you're collecting in the beginning, probably stick to licensed stuff is the safest things. I've seen people get into customs and stop it altogether. Listen, I got 2 customs on order. I know Marcus doesn't like hearing this kind of stuff, but I'm just being honest.
I don't care. I just,
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where you just got to be careful. You don't want to get, you don't want to spend a little money that you saved to the side, $1,500, and somebody runs off with your money. It happens. Okay.
Easy. They can do it easily.
Yeah. That's a lot of freaking money. But anyway, I digress. Last question, Marcos, and I'll stop interrogating you.
Good. Come on. Bring it.
Are there any challenges or obstacles that you have faced as a distributor?
Okay.
Probably 0.
That's a 6-pack. Let's go. Let's start. Any challenges, obstacles as a distributor? No. You know what? The only obstacles, if you do things, I've realized that if you do things, if you pay the mafia, you're good. Okay. If you do things, if the IRS says jump, you jump. The IRS says I need 8 forms. You do it. Sideshow says I want 12 pieces of document. You do it. I would say 9 out of 10 people don't. And that's why there isn't statue places. There isn't statue places. Let's go back and think about it. Big Bad Toy Store distributor. They just pumps things out. They don't have a physical location. Sideshow doesn't have a physical location. Okay. So where do you have a statue place? It's that difficult. Okay, there isn't a statue place. A comic book store might have, man, if you go to the comic book store and they have like 12 pieces, holy shit. That place is like Mecca. Oh my God, you kidding me? They got 12 premium formats. That's
like
it.
Midtown Comics in New York. That's it.
Right. They might have some pieces here, some pieces there, and they're legit, but they're not a statue place.
Yeah. Right.
There isn't a place that you're going to go visit and Mike DeClan from North American Sales for Iron Studios is going to come talk to you. Or I got, Cassie coming, Sideshow photographer, or you got this guy or Daniel Bell coming next year, or I got another event coming this way, and I'm going to have more events. This is just our test run. It's a statue place. This is the hobby place. So that, so if you keep it that legit, you don't have that many problems. The only problems you have is maybe Weta Workshop kind of canceled a run of something. Like, shit, I got to go back and tell people, or that's my only issue. Or a company might cap you on certain things, like Hot Toys. It'll sell out quickly. And I wish I had more, but it makes business sense for Sideshow to say you can only get this amount. Makes sense.
This is a really good question. I was just showing you this. Anthony says Marcos' challenges are collectors, but Brandon says, "Hey Marcos, do you refurbish statues or resell? I've heard others distributors doing it."
Oh gosh, well, it depends on distributors. See, there's that question. There's that term.
That word,
given out. There isn't any distributors. There's only there's retailers. A distributor is something else. Retailer, and even that retailer is not really.
So let's just say retailers then. Is this? Well, I think he's asking you specifically. Hey Marcos, do you refurbish statues and resell them? Okay.
Absolutely not. And that's going back to being legit, Brandon. If you're legit and if you pay the mafia, which that's the way I say, hey, you need to pay your price. Because the IRS will tax the shit out of me throughout the year, right?
Yeah.
You do it, everything's legit. When you have a problem, Sideshow is incredible with customer service, and I mirror what they do to my company. It's mirrored. That's why I'm 5-star. They're 5-star. I don't care. I'm 5-star. I will always try to be 5-star. But it's easy for me. So if there's a problem, I call them and say, "Well, here's my report. Yep, I got you the piece. It's sending out right now." And I'll go back and forth. There's no refurbishing. There's no, hey, I ran out of allocations. I'm going to go buy it from somebody and then resell it to you when we can. And this weird happens.
I got to be honest. I don't think I would be very happy if somebody, like, if I knew that I bought a statue that was maybe damaged and they ordered another part, and I get what you're saying is like, yeah, you can't really do stuff like that. But like, if I found out that it was like a used statue and I got it and it's like, oh man, it's not the same. You know what I mean? So
it depends on the collector. Right? Yeah.
I think it does. I think it does.
Or something. Is that considered, Yeah, no, but let's say, for example, you bought that Alien Queen and I drop shipped it to your house. All of a sudden, where did I get it from? Yeah, Brandon, that's what I meant. Retail. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It doesn't apply to you guys often. But yeah, let's say something happens to that Alien Queen. Well, because you got it from a legitimate source, I make some phone calls and say, okay, this is what's wrong with it. And then there's a channel of legitimacy, right? There isn't like, well, you're stuck with it, dude. I got it from somebody who knew a guy who knew a guy. No. Yeah. Where the hell did you get this from? Oh, I got it from Prime One. Yeah. So that's you just want to stay legit. So the obstacles I face are just maybe cancellations from companies or stuff like that, but not often. I try to stay away from all the bullshit. I have no problems with this or the IRS or PayPal or knock on wood. I don't have issues like that because they require so much stuff from you and they want their cut. Everybody wants their cut. And if you give them all their cut, Mafia's happy. You can sell crack cocaine on their block. Right?
I love how he calls them the mafia.
It's the mafia. That's what I think of it.
It's the mafia,
But
man. You're joining. You can never leave.
But they earned it. They earned it.
They earned it. Whatever. Yeah, sure. All right. Last question. I know I keep saying last question, but this is the serious last question. Let's see. Where's it at? How do you stay up to date on the latest trends and news in the collecting community? So, like, this is a good question for, again, collectors trying to think of how retailers think about stuff, and how do you keep track of everything? Do you watch the YouTubers? Do you watch the Facebook posts and Facebook groups and stuff like that? Are you seeing the emails? Do they have separate emails for you guys as retailers, and they're giving the skinny on stuff for you guys way ahead of time before they tell us?
Yes. Yes, and yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good to know. We don't think about that.
We have an entire world. Wholesale is a completely different world that you won't see. We have. I'm very good at embargoes. There's embargo dates. I'll see. So Iron Studio has all their new releases are every end of the month. If you know that, now you know. So, but we know that about a week and a half or week before that. I don't show it. I look at it. I don't give like, hey, you need to save your money. But no, I don't want to risk it. There's no point to it. You'll see it when you see it. Same thing with Sideshow. Same thing with other companies. And
have you ever slipped? Have you ever slipped and said some shit you weren't supposed to say?
No. Nah, I've never done any of that
So
stuff.
are you like on a distribution list through their marketing channel?
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. We're just, and we're, like I said, Sideshow's not going to call me and send me artist proof stuff if they don't think we're legit. You understand? This is a unique, what you're looking at is a unique situation. This is something that when I got into this, and like I was telling you, the community is huge. The community will teach you things. There's people that I've learned that were collecting Randy Bowen stuff. Okay. This is before my time. So Randy Bowen and those guys, this is a generation of collectors that Sideshow is 27 years old. I've only been in this since the end of 2018, right? So they taught me stuff, and I learned this way. So I follow the community. The community is key. I always give back. I answer every question everybody sends me. I have that's why we made the Cantina. It's a private group with no bullshit, no negativity.
That's good.
It's 5,000 plus people in there that don't have any problems. And if you do, just peace out, dude. I got no time for your shit. I really don't.
Yeah.
That's what we do. And then our next step was, how can we revolutionize this hobby? Boom. You make a physical spot where people can hang and appreciate the art behind it. That's another key to it too. That's why we'll have those special guests. What
other place does that? I don't know of any other place.
Right. He's the only one
that does that.
Yep.
Right. And we worked hard for it. We had this, we had that, but we got that from collectors too. These guys, people would tell us what to do, not to do. You suck if you do that. Oh, you screwed it up, Mark. Oh yeah, okay, let's figure it out. So that's what we've been doing. And then this is the first grand opening for it, and then we will have more and more. And then what we have also is we will get prototypes in here. We'll get prototypes and samples, and then companies will send you stuff saying, well, we don't have to spend money to go to San Diego Comic-Con and have a whole giant booth.
That's what I'm saying. That's the thing that gets me. It's like, you're going to have people starting to come to your place more than, like, if you gave me the option, like, I'm still thinking if I need to go, like, okay, so San Diego Comic-Con's fun. I get it. You see other things. You got movie actors, but again, we're statue collectors. Most of us want to go there to see statues, right? So it's crazy to me that we can actually go to a place, not necessarily if you didn't get a ticket for Comic-Con and not pay scalper prices, you could just buy a plane ticket and walk through your store for free. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I just think that's cool.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you're here, and all of a sudden, man, it's a YouTuber. Oh yeah, and then got 5 people who are your fans in here. I even got banners of people in here. Send me a banner. I'll put your whole channel up here.
Yeah, Kevin, this is probably what Marco's heard in a dream one day. If you told it, they will come.
He was out in the cornfield. I think it's how it went, right?
Oh yeah. I don't want to be the same old shop, dude. I don't. You see them all the time. Action figure. They're not bad. Okay, I'm not knocking them. I just don't want to be. I just want to do something different.
Yeah.
Do something different, man.
That's
something
how you
cool.
grow.
Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. And then I can't do it without you guys. So think about it. Yeah, that's how it works.
All right, Edwin, real quick. Said Marcos has always been in the groups. He's always loved the community. So Edwin showing you a little bit of love there. Okay. Spin the wheel. Another one. Let's keep it going. You guys ready? Let's
Oh,
go.
shit.
Who the F is it going to be?
Mm.
Who is it? Who is
No.
it?
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh, wait.
No.
He won already, right?
Yeah,
Did he win already?
won.
Yeah, I got to remove him. My bad.
This is rigged.
All right.
Rigged.
Rigged. Get your pitchforks and your fire, like your little torches. All right, here we go again. Here we go.
Oh.
Didn't I take him
come on.
out already?
Come
Did
on.
I take him out? What's going
come
on here?
on.
Rigged. It's
Just
rigged.
lost like 6 subs, I think.
All right, let's spin it again. I thought I took these guys out already.
All right. Cool.
Oh, Ledge.
Oh, my man.
My man, Ledge. Congratulations, Ledge. Hey, remember, if you guys win, go to Marcos's website right here. That's the Collectorszown website. Awesome place. You can see everything there. Just so you know what it looks like. And you're going to register. You got to create an account. I'm assuming it's up here.
Yeah, you know what? I've never done it. So, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Figure it out. So you got to create an account. And that's what I'm saying. You guys got to figure it out, but I'm pretty sure you got to create an account right here, and then he'll get you guys hooked up.
And don't forget to verify it too. Just
verify. There he is. Ledge is right there. He's getting it. Congratulations, Ledge. We appreciate you being part of the community, brother. All right. Let's do this. You know what? Remove Ledge. Let's do another one because we're gonna do the statue We're going to do the statue sometime. But here we go. Let's do another one. Who's going to win it?
Oh,
and
Lord.
my man Duck Rogers coming in for the clutch.
Duck Rogers, congratulations.
Hey, let me tell you, my man Duck Rogers is another big contributor to the community. We appreciate you, man. He's always at my lives. I appreciate you joining, man. Duck, wait, hang on a second. Duck, are you here?
Great question.
Oh, there he is. Okay, he's there. Yeah, I know my man is going to stick around. There he is.
True. You know what? Old 1/6 Collector did not win last time, too.
Oh, he did it. He technically won fair and square.
What's that?
So,
oh, yeah.
1/6 Collector wasn't.
Oh.
And so he should have stayed on the wheel. So, Ledge, you know what? I'll throw in. Old Ledge, we'll get you.
Oh man, we just realized that, didn't we?
We'll make this right, man. You a winner too. Thank you for not watching TV.
Either way, me and Kevin, I'll help out with it. Me and Kevin we'll figure it out.
And I'll 3 ways. We'll do it 3 ways.
Yeah.
We'll make sure you're taken care of.
Poor guy. Wins, loses, wins again, loses.
He's like, this is a roller coaster of emotion.
Yeah, emotional roller coaster. Just put your
hands.
hands
All right, so Duck Rogers got one. And my man, where was he? I already removed him off. Old 1/6 scale. All right.
Yeah.
Old 1/6 scale. The way we'll do it is you guys create it. If you guys create your accounts, and we'll figure out the other one from collective outrage, Marcos. I'll get with you after the show and we'll figure out because he gave one. I don't want you to have to do all of these because we're looking out for him too. So I'll figure that out after the show. All right, so that's all the gift cards, right?
Cool.
That's the 4 gift cards. Those are the gift cards. Now we got the statue. That's going to be coming up. So we'll figure it out. If you guys got any issues, email me right here. I'll put it up. We'll get you guys your vouchers or whatever you want to call it. Where's my banner? Right here. The collectors table 1@gmail.com. If you guys won, just let me know if you got any issues and we'll make it right. Okay? All right. Let's stop sharing this. And we're going to go ahead and go to some pictures and then we'll wrap it up. But I want to get through some of these pictures. Let me see. Boom. Boom. All right, and let me present this. All right, so first up, we got a Lord of the Rings piece. I'm not familiar with Lord of the Rings, so I'm sorry. Who could tell me who this is? Is that the? No, I don't want to even get it wrong.
The Rain Wraith, man.
That's the who?
Rain Wraith.
Yep, there you go.
There you go. Bam.
I'm not a big Lord of the Rings fan, but I can tell you one thing: this thing looks awesome.
It does.
This is 1/10 scale.
Yeah, I love
right?
It.
This is crazy. Look how big that thing is.
Yeah, it does look. It looks very, very nice. I mean, if that were like quarter scale, that would be huge.
Yeah, it would be huge. Yeah.
Right. I mean, what if you collect all quarter scale? I mean, how are you going to do that?
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Jesse, thank you, man. You welcome, Duck. Congratulations. Yeah, this is a cool piece, man. 4.4 pounds. Man, it looks like it would probably weigh more, but I guess
it does. It does look big right there, doesn't it?
Yeah. Base is awesome. The horse is done well. The armor's done well. I mean, I'm telling you, I know I keep saying it. Wow, this guy's got really hairy arms. Jesus. But this is 1/10 scale is just taking it next level, man. Next level. This is a cool piece. Look at the texture work in that thing.
Really like the detail. I remember when Sideshow came out with their premium format scale, their 1/4 of this thing, and that was just enormous. This fits in someone's collection much better. And it looks like, again, when you look at the detail, you can see in the fabric, the patterns and things like that going on. So that's pretty impressive for something of that scale. So I pushed the chips across the table on this one. I'd be all in.
Yeah, and don't let it. Yeah, don't even judge it by the picture. You know what? That's another reason to have a place like this. Come on in, look at it in person.
Oh, you got it on display?
No, I'm just saying. I had the old Nazgul, but I'm just saying
okay.
They look like this.
Yep.
This is in Photoshop. Crazy. They look this good. They look better in person.
God, like Iron Studios does such a good job. Look at this, man. Look at this.
Incredible. Yeah, they're just nuts.
Yeah.
Great job, Iron Studios. Man.
They're killing
and he's going to be at the event, right? Marcos?
Michael, yeah. Yep.
Very nice. Look at that. I wonder how does this look though? Like, in light, what is in there? Is there anything that you see in there, or is it?
It's probably hollow, maybe.
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, would you just see like the robe in the back, like if there was light?
I think the old ones, because you don't watch Lord of the Rings, so there's a scene where they're
Thanks
all
for coming, Walton. Yeah,
but I think the old one had like a matted black kind of a piece in there. You can kind of just you could see it, but it doesn't really matter.
All right, cool piece. Oh, okay. So I hope I'm allowed to share this picture, but you think it would be okay to share that?
Oh yeah. Oh, I think it's perfectly fine with that.
All right. So this is crazy. Kev put me onto this like Star Wars group that does like, I guess they remodeled their rooms to look like Star Wars pieces or like sets. This is actually like a dentist office, but this is
so cool.
I'm going to this dentist office. Like if I had a dentist and he did this shit, I'm loyal to him.
I was about to say, we need to show Mike Costa this.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, I know, right? This is crazy. I mean, it just looks like straight off the set. Shane's saying he loves that group. Yeah. Yep. Look at this. Look how clean this is, man.
All about how you display your stuff. I love it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Down to the door. I mean, it's just like a simple door, but it fits. Everything fits so well. I didn't know they still have thermostats back in the future.
No.
But that's cool. I love these panels. These panels seem to be pretty popular with people.
Yeah.
When they're making these displays. But I mean, this looks straight off the ship. There you go. Look at this.
Got the gonk droid back there. Yeah.
Yeah. What does this say right here? Look at this.
All gender.
All
There
gender.
you go. Hey, they
They're
don't
missing.
it on the Death Star, I guess. We're good. We're all good.
Yeah.
Is that a print? That looks like someone just did a print on that back wall or something like that as you're walking.
Yeah, it looks like a locker print or something.
Yeah. Still, it looks great.
It does look great. Wow.
I would think
Yeah.
that's a trash can trying to throw my stuff away in that thing.
Well, that is a print. That looks really good.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it
I
is a
just
print.
realized that.
See it?
Wow.
That's the
Yeah.
border.
Yes.
That's awesome.
You can't even
That
tell.
looks-
That's how deceiving it is. That's cool.
That looks nice. That's pretty cool.
That's cool. I wonder if he added that or is that really part of the house? Or this is like an office. This is probably like an office, obviously. They got the sign. This was a print that I saw that was kind of cool. Darth Vader print. I thought this was cool. If you guys if you are looking at a print and you like Vader, there you go.
All right. Who's the artist? Do we know?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Say.
But this looks pretty impressive.
I love it. Yep.
I honestly would probably want 2 stormtroopers back there, though, not like 2 pilots. You know what I mean?
It breaks
Those
it
are
up.
the pilots, right?
Yeah, it looks like they're probably capturing that scene right before Vader took off to chase Luke down in the trenches. So I think
Oh,
they're
okay. Okay.
capturing that.
Okay, I get it now. This was a Matrix piece.
Oh,
I thought this was pretty cool.
Interesting.
Blue or red pill, kind of a trippy piece. They got the little plug where you plug into the Matrix.
mm-hmm.
Do you carry any art prints, Marcos, or no art prints for now? Or
Well, the only ones I do carry, I have the sideshow prints and really expensive canvas pieces. So, Alex Ross signed, Stan Lee signed. I will have some, I have some of those, and I do Robert Bailey stuff. If anybody know who Robert Bailey is, especially if you're a Star Wars guy, I know Robert Bailey, and I know his agent. He's still alive, and he's a fantastic artist, and I have everything he does is one of a kind. So he's a penciler. He's incredible. So I'll do like high-end art. Yeah. These prints, I'm like, man, they're good. They're awesome, but they're prints. In my head, you can get them anywhere, kind of. If not, they'll rerun them or whatever.
so here's the Iron Studios, the DeLorean. What do you guys think about this? I think this is so cool.
And very interesting the way they rendered that.
Yep. Kevin, I think had a bounce out. He was hitting us up in the private chat. He's got to take care of some. He's got a personal thing he's got to take care of. But thanks for coming, Kev. I appreciate you, man. This is cool, man. I only got one complaint about this thing. One complaint.
What's that?
I love everything about it. But how much is this thing again?
It's probably expensive. What,
It's
who's
I think it's over $2,000.
Yep.
It's pricey.
$2,000? Really?
As much as I love Iron Studios, now maybe there was something that went into this that I just don't know about. And look at the reference for how big it is, right? $2,000. Now maybe there's like a licensing thing, maybe.
Yeah.
And that's probably where the majority of the money's coming off of. But
And Adam, how many pieces you got from Iron Studio? 110. Do you have any in your? Do you have any?
I don't.
Okay.
I have in the past, but I don't anymore.
I have 3 of the Back to the Future ones here. You can see them. They're incredible. Okay, but when you
Yeah.
see the detail they have to put into it, so your cost is labor and it is licensing, DeLorean, and then the Back to the Future and all that stuff. You have to pay for every little license you see there.
I would
So
imagine.
it is expensive. Their vehicles are always been expensive. Vehicle
You
stuff.
The details too. I mean, it's even got every little wire in there.
You'll see it,
so-
man. I mean, they're
And look at the tools. He's got each tool individualized, like in his pouch.
Mhm.
So
yeah.
what I'm saying is you got to be a pretty big fan to spend that amount of money for this. I think it's amazing though. I like it. Looks good. Who doesn't like Back to the Future, right? So I feel so bad for him every time I see him on TV now, man. It's like, man, I feel sorry that he has to deal with, you know, the mental, or not the mental, the physical illnesses he's dealing with. I think is it Parkinson's? Parkinson's or something?
Yeah, I think it's what it is.
But yeah, got a lot of detail here. You can see it. Pretty cool looking. There's all the shots there.
It's pretty cool. I think that's cool.
You remember how he feud? Go ahead, Astro.
I was gonna say the only bad thing about it is you got to pay so much for it, but
it's a little pricey.
Cool. Yeah.
It's nice though.
It's a US based piece, so
okay.
Again, sorry.
All right. Well, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense then.
You could pay less for it. Just depends on where you get it from. That's another. I hate doing that. I hate that shit. I hate when even companies say buy from me. I can't stand it. I'm just saying that you could get. There's different options. It doesn't have to be Iron Studio or Sideshow. You can get it from other places.
Mm-hmm.
Cool piece.
Mm-hmm.
Look at his facial expression. That looks just like the guy, in my opinion. Even got the dog. All right. Ant Adams. He put this out. So I guess he's going to be working on some new pieces starting May 18th. He's going to start, the pre-orders are going to start going up for some Street Fighter stuff, huh? And it looks like you must have a 2-pack captures the essence of these legendary characters. So these are going to be a smaller scale, I'm assuming. 110 scale.
110. They're 110.
Okay. And how exactly are these going to come, Marcos? Do you know? So it's going to be just a pair, or you can mix match? How's that going to work?
I have no idea. We didn't talk about these two, and I don't even know if they're polystone. I think he said they were going to be polystone, not plastic. Because at that scale, I remember, and he goes smaller. He sometimes goes PVC, but you might be polystone. If they are, that's pretty incredible. And I don't know. See, we didn't talk about this one. I know of other projects he's getting, and holy they're fantastic.
Yeah.
But this one, I don't know exactly a lot of detail to it.
Hey, Donald. How you doing, man? Shane Adams said bye too. Or Shane said bye too. All right, so I've been getting a little bit into Star Wars. I looked at this piece at first and I was like, it looks kind of stupid. I don't know. I don't know if I like it that much. And then I started looking at the pictures closer and I was like, oh, wow, this is cool. This is cool.
It's very cool. I like that piece.
Yeah, I would probably never display this.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably only display this. I'm sorry. I just think he looks so I like the I like the actor and everything. I don't think the show was that great in my personal opinion. I think the show was kind of a miss. But I've always liked Boba. I've always liked him. And it's cool that he's even got the wrist rocket right there. So, cool piece.
Yeah, that's very cool.
I don't really dig this thing too. I forget what they call it, but I just want my like a regular looking Boba Fett, but this is cool.
Personally, I would do the helmet portrait and just like that. Yeah.
That's
funny. Cool, man.
I got him displayed, but I got him with his with his face out because Boba's always with a helmet. So I wanted something because
God, I hate his.
I know, but in person,
his face.
With hands.
Oh, I know. I get it.
Incredible. It's an incredible.
Oh no! Look, I could tell you. Look, God. I could tell. Look at the detail. He's got the scars and everything.
That's not. No way. Well, you'll see it. Give it a couple days. You'll see it.
It's just when you saw the show and he took off his helmet and now he's like the mayor of some stupid city. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I want you to be a badass and go capture some people and put them in carbonite.
He's a middle-aged guy. He's not gonna go out there and fight anymore.
Come on, man. Was he retired?
He's retired.
Running the city and shit. I want to see you fly, beat some ass, and carbonate some people.
He did some of that.
I get it. Hey man, when they broke out those Vespas, those Vespa scooters or whatever they were having, did you see that?
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, I watched this. I watched the season 2.
Did you get those color Vespas?
that were space bikes.
What do you think?
Tell me
Star
that, like-
Wars is just everybody's looks cool. Look at our
Hell yeah.
society. Look at our society.
That's true.
It's the same thing.
So I'll just say I prefer him with the helmet. I prefer him with
Oh yeah, most people do. Most people tell me that.
But like I could tell you, like if there was two versions, and I don't know if there is or not, but like if there was two versions, there's not, there's just one.
Just
yeah, just
okay.
the one. Yeah.
Since there's the one, I would still want the stupid portrait anyway, just because I want the one that has the option. So I might change my mind when I see it, but I like everything else. I think everything else looks fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Take a look at piece.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's great looking. Like I said, it's kind of like a sleeper piece for me because I didn't really pay it much attention, and then I started getting into Star Wars, and I like it more. I mean, look at the texture work, man. Is this all sculpted?
Yep, sculpted, all of it.
That looks great, man. Look at all the weathering.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Very nice. There you go. All right, so everybody knows I like Aliens and Predator. I thought this was cool. Prime 1 is offering just the eggs, right, Astra?
Yep, it's very different. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. Do we know how much it costs?
I think it's like 3 something. I want to say like 3 something.
3 something just for the egg?
I don't know if it's 1 egg or 2 eggs. They got an open egg version with the face hugger.
Mm-hmm.
And then they also got the closed. I'm guessing it's a pair, but I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't know. If I'm gonna get, if it's gonna be 3 something, then I need to.
Oh, here we go.
350 for open, 300 for closed.
Okay.
And that's not shipping and whatever, right? So
it's not including shipping. Yeah.
So this is a good example of how do I determine what to sell.
You guys keep talking about use the restroom.
Sell this. I probably wouldn't. It's too expensive, man, for what you get. If
Well,
somebody asked me for it, I'd get it for them individually, but I wouldn't just, I just don't think it's worth the money.
I mean, yeah, 350. I mean, you can get a whole hot toy for that versus just the egg. Like, and then what am I going to do with just the egg?
Astro, I can get a life-size xenomorph egg that opens up from NECA for $350. It may take you forever, but it's life size, and you can open it, and it lights up.
I don't know what was what data did they look at to say we need to do this? This is what they're going to want.
I don't know. I guess you can add on to your like Alien Queen and stuff like that, but she comes with a bunch of eggs too, so I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. This one now. I would have advised them to kind of let this one fall to the wayside. Or I would have told them not to do this one altogether. Just
right. So that would determine me. I'm like, I don't know. It's just not worth. I don't think it's worth people's money. But if somebody says yes, I really want it anyways. Okay.
I feel like I've seen this attached to like one of the different alien statues. So maybe they just took the asset and just separated it.
The Alien Queen. You've never seen the Alien Queen in person, right? The big one.
I don't think I've seen it in person.
Yeah, it's here. It's got eggs. It looks just like this.
So maybe it's a cash grab. Maybe it's like, maybe people buy.
Add a couple eggs. Yeah, I mean, eggs are important.
Yeah.
All right, I had to reload the beer.
Cool.
All right, so we have the eggs. That's cool. I mean, I don't know how big these are though.
They look 1.3, really. I mean, they look.
It's got to be pretty big if they're charging that amount of money for it, honestly.
No way.
Nah. Let's see. How many
what was I thinking? Silly.
I can't read it. What does it say? 20 centimeters?
28.
Yeah. What is that? What is that in inches?
Hold on. Let me see. Centimeters. 2 inches. 20 centimeters. 28, you said?
11 inches.
That's
28 and a half.
About 11 inches.
11, roughly.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
It's a good size.
It's bigger than I thought it was, actually.
Yeah.
That's like that.
See, that might change my. Yeah, see, that's pretty good. That's bigger than one.
Yeah, it's
and Prime 1 does. Prime 1 does killer aliens. Anything alien.
Yeah. So that's different. I didn't know it's that big.
That looks fantastic.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, it does. It's very detailed.
you imagine seeing one of those things in real life? It would freak me the hell out.
I'm running full speed the opposite direction.
You know what's crazy is that like I hate spiders. I'm such a girl when it comes to spiders. I'm such a woman. And well, I don't want to say woman nowadays. I want to say chicken. Okay, there I'm a chicken. But I got the Alien Hive Warrior, and it's got like these face huggers all around it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And my wife is like, "Wait, so you don't care for spiders, but you got a big ass alien statue that's 1/3."
Right.
So yeah. Anyway, so this was teased from LBS. You guys know what that is?
That is a rifle. See a shark on the side. Is this like is this Deadshot or something?
I think this might be Deadpool.
Or Deadpool. Yeah, something like that. I heard people saying Deadpool.
Yeah. Shane was saying worth $350 in my opinion.
I think Shane's right. After I saw that it's 11 inches.
Yeah, it's actually quite big.
It's actually quite big. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Jesse Hernandez saying Deadpool. This is the Deadpool teaser.
Interesting.
So we'll see. You know, Jay was kind of showing that, so we'll see how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
This. Look, I don't even collect like movie pieces too much, but this was such a badass movie when I was a kid, man.
And that piece, I think that piece is quality though. I mean, if you look at it, it just looks nice.
Yeah, I reviewed it and I sold all of them. They're pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
This piece looks amazing. Base looks good. A lot of good designs. Anatomy looks spot on.
Yep.
Spot on. Face. What would you give that? As
It's,
far as likeness?
it's better in person. It is.
Okay.
It's better in person.
I don't think
The
it
only
looks
thing
bad
with
though.
PCS, the PCS pieces, you just gotta remember, and anything they show you in the pictures, it's probably the skin tone is probably gonna be darker. It's
really?
They always do that. Yeah, it's always a little darker.
Look at that.
So just keep that in mind.
That looks fantastic.
Yeah, it was a great piece. It was very simple. I mean,
Very nice. I loved Bloodsport. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty damn close.
yeah, I mean, you can't really. I mean, that's it right there.
Was this a new piece from Queen?
I have no idea.
No, that's not a new piece from Queen. That's the museum piece. What happened was someone went and gave it to a painter and they repainted it because it was the marble. The marble.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, looks good.
It looks good.
I saw that on something with Queen's thread and just thought that was interesting. Oh, so this is cool. What's his name from Queen Studios? I'm sorry, John. John, I just noticed, I don't know if this is a new thing he's doing now. He's kind of doing like these updates monthly now.
Yeah.
Which I think is awesome. Because a lot of times we don't hear, you know, statue companies kind of get quiet every now and then, especially when they're working on projects. And I get it. They don't want to let anything out of the bag. But this is great that that John from Queen Studios is kind of having these, I guess, these news updates about what's going on with the company and stuff that's coming out. So
I think more companies should do stuff like this.
Yeah, for sure. Adam, who wins in a fight? John Claude Van Damme in his prime of the City Hunter Predator with no weapons? Man, stop it. Wait, is he getting blinded by the shit that gets thrown in his eyes again or not? No, I remember that. That was like a really cool scene. But anyway, I got to say Predator all day, man. Come on now. I heard something about, I think it was PCS.
Yeah.
Going into the new line of Ghostbusters.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Egon should be out soon.
What scale is that? Do you know?
I think it's quarter or 1/3. I think it's quarter. I could be wrong.
Will they be anything like? Would that be at the event? You think, or can't say yet?
That one can't make it. It wasn't done yet. It had to be painted.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I want them all. Yes.
Oh, you want to get them all? You're saying?
Well, yeah, and I want those. I want to show them off to you guys. So, just unfortunate. It doesn't happen. There's things that happen, and all of a sudden, these things are coming from overseas, and
these guys were such a big part of my childhood growing up. You know?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I thought this was cool. I didn't really pay attention to this piece. I thought this was a fantastic movie when I was younger. But yeah, Sideshow's got this the crow statue.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's been out for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's been out for a little while, yep.
What they did a good job with is he's not just matted black. There's a shiny black, there's matted black, there's a different kind of black. It's almost like leather wrapped. It looks really good in person.
Different shades of black and stuff like that. The base, look at the bottom of the base. I mean, we never look at this, but like this is cool.
That's interesting.
And as a kid, when I used to watch wrestling and stuff, like Sting was kind of had the same look. You know what I mean? I used to love Sting. But flames look okay. Flames are so difficult. It still looks good though.
That was the biggest issue, that crow. A lot of the crows, I say 50% came damaged.
Really?
Very delicate. Yeah, but Sideshow sent me extra crows, and I got them all in a box somewhere.
That's good.
But yeah, they break pretty easy.
Look at the jacket. Looks great. That's all sculpted, right?
No, I don't think it is.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's they mixed it up so well that
you can't even tell.
You can tell and you can't tell, right? And they're different medias and stuff. Yeah, that's a real jacket. Yeah, and the
Very
shirt's
nice.
not real. Yeah, the shirt. All that's sculpted underneath it.
Yeah, you kind of see it now.
Yep.
Great movie though. We already kind of talked about this a little bit, but this is some more teasers from LBS Batman. We were talking on my channel. We kind of came to the consensus that we feel like this utility belt is probably about 25% too big, but still looks great. Anatomy looks good. I know it's a work in progress, so it's not going to be perfect, but now somebody was telling me I think it's going to be 3 different torsos. Or is it going to be, is he still trying to figure out what scheme, like what style he's trying to go with? I'm trying to figure that out. I think somebody said that there was 3 different torsos, but then I'm like, well, these are 3 different fabrics or kind of looking, you know what I mean? So
he cleared the air on that. So the fabrics are all going to be the same. It just, for these renders, it just looks that way, right? They're all going to be the same. They're all going to be the same, quote unquote, torso. It looks like the emblem is going to be modular, where you can kind of switch it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, like you said just a second ago, like this is a work in progress, and so this isn't to be taken for what the actual final thing is going to look like. It's just, I think this is more so just the concept being approved, right? They're still making tweaks and adjustments, and finalizing how it's actually going to look. But
I think it looks great. I like this utility belt the most. My personal opinion. I like this utility. I like this utility
I think
belt.
I like that one the best. Yeah.
I like this one on this body.
Well, so me and you are the same, because I like the exact same thing. So
yeah. Pouches just seem a smidge too big, but in real life, I guess they would. He needs some kind of space for his utility pouches. This was cool. Tweeterhead put this teaser out, and let me tell you, this thing is gonna freaking sell out so quick.
I think people are gonna love it. Yeah.
I think this thing is gonna sell out. I think they did a phenomenal job on that penguin that came out not too long ago, or they revealed. So if it's got any kind of quality that penguin was, the way that looked, this is gonna look amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And Tweeterhead has really been stepping up their game too. So
I agree.
Yeah.
I think that piece is going to do very well for the community, because I mean, Two-Face is a character that a lot of people have been asking for quite some time. So, you know, it looks like the sculpt of him, you know, from what we've seen, it looks like he's gonna do very well. And I think he's gonna sell a lot. Congrats to Tweeter for that.
Oh, I wonder if they come out with the 1/6 and 1/4 at the same time. That'd be smart.
That would be smart. Yes. Well, they announced that they're going to do both. So at least people know, you know.
That's the smartest way to do it at the same time, because you get people that get pissed off. They're like, wait a minute, I bought this in 6 and you're doing it in 1/4, you know?
It's a mess, right?
Yeah.
But I get it. Like, you don't always think of those kinds of things until you make that minor mistake. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh man, let's do this. Let's learn from this time.
And they've never done that before. I mean, well, Sideshow had a hand in it too, but I mean, you never do that. You never say, well, just upscale it now. Like, well, what about everybody else, you know?
Right.
Ledge is saying, as far as that Batman piece, we will get 3 belts. He's showing you the different belts you will get. Got it. Jesse Hernandez, 3 belts, 3 to 5 portraits, 3 left hands, and 2 right. There you go.
Jeez. Wow.
A lot of switch outs. I know you love switch outs, Marcos.
Yeah. It's because that thing's going to cost like $4,000. Wow.
I'm still trying to figure out what the hell to do with all my little switch outs and stuff. Like, there's got to be an easier way, man, when I want to switch stuff up.
Batman has so many suits, you know,
Penguin was Sideshow. Penguin was Sideshow. I'm sorry. Yep, you're right. Yep. Tweeterhead, Catwoman, McCad is incredible. Yeah. And then this is the Groot, the new Groot that came out. Are you going to be carrying this too, Marcos?
Yeah, anything Hot Toy I do. Yeah, Hot Toys is a big deal. It's already pre-order.
I was talking about this Sunday. This thing looks amazing for a Hot Toy.
Well, Hot Toys are incredible. If you don't collect them, then it's just I just don't collect them. But look at this.
It looks great.
Looks
Hot Toys. It looks real, like the.
It looks like real tree bark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great looking piece. Great portrait and everything. I mean, it looks just like Groot. I haven't seen a new movie yet. I gotta watch it.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, Justin Hernandez saying that Groot is fire. Yeah, guys, if you like anything you see, just go visit Marcos at his website and he'll have it for you.
Yeah, I haven't seen the movie either. It's heard it was good though.
So many switch outs with these damn Hot Toys too. I mean, you could go so many different ways with it.
Yeah, you gotta like to pose stuff, man. If you're patient, you like to pose things, then yeah. If you're a statue guy like me, I do statues.
Yeah, I like statues too, but I still really appreciate the way these things look.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
People who pose these are incredible. I mean, they take time, hours to get them right.
And I think I was saying he comes separately, I think.
You know what? They always do that. You just don't know. Yeah, he'll come separate. He doesn't come. It's just Groot. They tease the entire team, but we'll see if they even make them. Say we got to get the team behind them. Say,
yeah,
Star-Lord right there.
That looks amazing, man. This looks. I mean, this is like for a Hot Toy. This like blows it out of the water. We got the Blade coming from PCS Museum Pose. It's coming up soon, guys. Are you going to be carrying this, Marcos?
Yes. Right now I'm at like kind of want to choke Anthony for a second here. He did a great thing, and then he reverted back to just stuff that I can't. He's got our hands tied. He's got all the retailers' hands tied. So I got to talk to him again.
You talking about the exclusive stuff?
Yeah,
Ultra exclusive.
Yeah, the platinum stuff, and then the deluxe. I can carry the deluxe, but
I can tell you right.
Carry it. This doesn't make any sense.
Let me tell you from a collector's perspective. Most collectors are going to want that Ultra exclusive.
I told them this.
That's going to count. That's going to cut a bunch of retailers out. I'm just guessing here. I don't do all this.
I agree.
Yeah, it's going to cut.
What I told them. I go, why do you need me now? Like, why do you need me? So what's the point? But
well, I mean, you're still carrying, you know, the collector's editions.
I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy that shit. I'm not gonna buy his junk. I told him I'm not gonna buy that junk. I'm gonna store this crap. No, man. So, but I did see his. He did show me his carnage. His maximum carnage piece.
Whew.
Holy shit, that piece is incredible, and it comes in two. Supposedly, it comes in two versions. One that is worth a shit ton of money that no one's gonna buy, and if they do, it's gonna go through him. Yes, but the regular version, which is only one version, yes. And I go, I want that. I want one for me. It's absolutely incredible. But that's if he does that, something like that, then yeah, then you're talking a retailer that can save you some money, and you can get the same thing. So that's cool.
Yeah,
but that piece is incredible. That piece was.
I got that shredder. That shredder that's coming. I got the. But here's the thing, and I get your frustration because, and you know, this is. I think you've said it before. They're growing pains. People are trying to figure out how they're doing stuff while still maintaining what the stuff they want to do. But how are you going to include people you work with? So I get it. I'm sure you guys are going to figure it out, and you'll talk about it. Yeah. Because Ant's a real good dude, and So guys, real quick, it's statue time. So you got about 30 seconds to tell me. Well, I'll give you a minute. Just say I'm here so I can add you to this wheel. I want everybody to have a fair chance. The Shane the Dark Lord pulling in the tail end. What's up, Shane? How you doing, man?
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. Very late.
Okay.
I just wanted to hop on and tell Marcos, good luck with the opening. All the best. Sorry I couldn't be there, but I will get there sooner or later.
Yeah, man, we'll have other events, dude. We'll have other events.
Yeah, for sure.
I appreciate you even trying, man. It'd be awesome.
Yeah, I just couldn't get it off work.
No, I get it, man. I totally get it. Totally understand.
Put some of these guys in the chat real quick or on the wheel. I got you, the nice guy. I got you on there already. E-Man, got you in there. Luke, I got you in there. All right, last call, guys. Last call. Oh, we got Gina. She's trying to win that thing too. I see you. Gina Miranda, I got you in there. Bear with me for a second, guys. I just want to get this done. Mr. Do I got you in there? Yep, I got you in there, Mr. Jiggles. All right. Oh, Donald. Did I get you in there, Donald? Donald Bryan, let me get you in there, buddy. Donald. Got to make sure you put the last name because some guys got the same name. Life Size Collector. I see you, my brother. I got you. Let me put you in here real quick. Yeah. Well, Marcos, I appreciate you taking the time to kind of hang out with us, man. And I know me and Astro and a lot of the guys that can't make it, I know they want to see. I've already had people texting me like crazy and well, not like crazy, but like a handful of people have been texting me already, probably about 5 or 6 people. And they're just like, man, I can't wait to see what the footage over there. Can't make it out there, but please, like, you know, do the lives, film everything you can. Everybody wants to see everything.
Yeah. And like I said, you can just call me. You're in town. I'll open up for you. Same thing.
Yeah.
Whatever. I know it's Mother's Day week, and that's why everything ends on Saturday. Everybody can swing back and whatever. And some people are leaving on Saturday morning. Some people are coming in Thursday. Some people coming in Friday. So it's just open, you know, open house.
Yeah, it's just going to be kind of just get in where you fit in kind of deal. And we'll just wing it, man. Sometimes that's the best way, not to over plan stuff. Just wing it and see how it
hell
goes.
No. There's no announcements or, hey, at 1 o'clock, there's a seminar. No. Just do what you want to do, man. Hang out, go to the beach, come back, have a beer, come back, talk to me. I'm going to be hanging out. There are after parties too, so just let me know if you're in town Saturday or you're still in town Friday. Or
I'm going to be there until Sunday. I got to leave early Sunday morning, but yeah, I definitely want to hang. We're going to have a good time.
Yeah, I got you all signed up for it, both of you guys. So
thank you, man.
Are you talking about the? Well, we'll talk about all that stuff.
Yeah, it's other stuff. Yeah.
Guys, this is the this is for all the peanuts.
It's a cool piece, man.
This is for all the peanuts. Look at the size of this thing.
Yeah, it comes in the instruction book to put it together.
Yeah, I know a lot of you guys. At least the guys that I know in the chat. A good handful of you guys are 1/10 scale collectors. So, all right. Without further ado, where's the wheel? Oh, here it is. All right, here we go, guys. This is for all the peanuts. And
oh yeah,
Ryan.
All right,
came through. Ryan came through for the win. All right, Ryan, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Ryan, I'm going to start the clock. I got to see you in the chat, Ryan. You guys tell me if you see him. I'm starting the clock. I haven't started it yet. Here we go. You got 1 minute and 30 seconds. Starting now. We'll chop it up until we see Ryan. Yeah, I can't wait, Marcos. It's going to be fun, man. I think the biggest, besides the statues, I think the coolest part, like we were talking about earlier, is just meeting everybody. You know?
Yes.
Meeting everybody.
Yep.
Like I've done shows with Sick, meeting Sick and his crew, and then, like I said, Astro and you, and it's going to be a good time. And I just want to get away for a little while and have some good dinner and beer. You know?
Yeah, it's been a while. I've been saying to myself, now's the time. I need a little bit of a little vacation, a little mini vacation. So
oh my God, Ryan,
right on time.
Ryan, you got.
Oh my God, Ryan.
Ryan, jeez. Ryan, I made the rules in the beginning, Ryan. I was very clear about the rules. You got less than 30 seconds, Ryan, or we're going to spin the wheel again. Man, I hope you don't catch this on a replay.
That's gonna be funny.
I'll tell him directly. Yeah.
Oh, Ryan. Don't do it. Don't be that guy, Ryan. You got 10 seconds, and I'm spinning it again.
Ryan's dead. Spin that shit.
I got to give him the 30 seconds. All right, it's done. All right, Ryan, I'm sorry. You have missed your opportunity.
Boy, oh boy.
Here we go. I still love you, Ryan. You're my boy. But I got to spin it. Got to be fair. Here we go. The nice guy. The nice guy. All right, nice guy. Where are you at? I need to see you. Starting the clock now.
You're on the clock, nice guy.
Minute and 30 seconds. You are on the clock.
On the clock. Hopefully, nice guy's there. Hopefully,
we'll keep
not
going.
Watching TV.
I want that damn Mojo statue, man.
He's here.
Nice guy pulling in the win. Congratulations, nice guy.
Congrats,
nice guy.
nice guy.
Before you get off, don't go anywhere. Let me show you, because this is going to be the most important part. I need you to email me. All right. I need you to email me your username. So the nice guy, then your real name, and then your address, your full address. Okay. You got to try to email me ASAP so I could try to get this statue out to you. I'll cover the shipping. I'll figure that out with, you got to be living in the United States, nice guy. By the way, United States only. Tell me real quick in the chat, do you live in the United States? I just need a yes or a no.
Discrimination. Discrimination as a non-American? Fuck you.
Shane is hilarious.
Let me take Shane off this wheel, man. I don't.
Shane is hilarious.
We don't even have anything else to give away.
Shit and you didn't ship it to me, I'd be coming down there.
All right, he lives in United States. There we go. All right. Congratulations to all the winners tonight. I appreciate all you guys. I know that we do these things and we try to share. We try to share back to the community or give back to the community to you guys. I appreciate it.
I hit 700 subscribers. Let me see if I'm. So 704. I appreciate you guys being part of the community. Astro, I know he appreciates you guys. I'll let Astro talk to you guys for a second. Astro just recently, if you guys don't know, hit 1,000 subscribers. So
yeah, congrats, man. That's awesome.
Congratulations to you, Astro. I know you worked really hard for that. Got a great channel. If you guys don't know Astro's channel, go check him out. Where can they find you, Astro?
I just renamed my channel. It's now called Astro Collectibles.
Oh, there you go.
But yeah, man, we're over there. We have conversations. We have fun. We do stuff like this. I make videos. I have a statue downstairs right now that I'm waiting to open up the dark side from Prime 1, the 3rd scale. Just been lazy, haven't opened it yet. Yeah, we'll talk about statues and everything in the community and having fun. We're going to Marcos' grand opening this weekend, so we'll be streaming and making videos about that. So make sure you subscribe and tune in for that.
Yes.
Adam, we're gonna have Adam on the channel and talk to him, and we're just
got
gonna have a good time.
Stats coming too.
Stats is coming too. Stats will be there.
I love that dude.
Stats
is he's such a
who
good
is
dude.
this?
Man.
Click.
Let me tell you, I ran across Astro's channel. He was doing like an alien review or preview or something. That's the first time I ever saw Astro. Subscribed right away. You guys need to go check out his channel. We don't always get to put stuff out all the time, but we try our very, very best with our busy families and schedules. And I know Marcos is working like a dog right now to try to get everything set up for us, the community. And I think it's awesome that he has a spot for us collectors to come hang out. The very first spot that people could go hang out, chill, look at statues. And it's just an open kind of forum to kind of just chop it up. So Marcos, we appreciate you coming out today. Let's see if there's anything else in the chat. Yep. Everybody just saying congrats. So yeah. Any last words, Marcos? Anything you got for the collectors?
This will be the test run for, it's not, I call it the grand opening because that's the Chamber of Commerce, how they want to do it. But for me, this is our first meetup, collector meetup. And then that's the way I'm going to, I'll figure out a cool way of saying it for the next one. I kind of want to do one for the companies like Iron Studio and Sideshow stuff. I kind of want to do one for the spring and the fall. Winter, hell no. This is Michigan. Spring and fall. But
hey, maybe that's when the tickets are the cheapest, Marcos.
Yeah, but I mean, who wants to be up here freezing? I mean, what?
Nah, not me. I'm good. I'm in Savannah, bro. So like,
I hear you, man. I've been to Savannah.
Oh, have you?
Nice.
Nice.
I'm a University of Florida alumni, man. I'm a Gator.
Very nice.
Don't hate me yet. So
well, I got to sign off because he's a Gator fan. So go ahead and sign this off.
Yeah, but there will be other meetups, and we'll have special guests here. I'm already figuring it out. We're doing the logistics. I gotta fly people in from Argentina and stuff. If that gives you a little hint of what I'm trying to do. So, and we're all friends.
There you go. I know where that's going.
Yep,
okay.
Some people want to meet and greet and maybe get something signed and some pictures. People, you collect these things and you don't even know who's in the background doing these things. You do, but you don't never meet them, right? So,
yeah,
right.
What we want to do. So,
well, Marcos, I know that we're kind of new to kind of talking and meeting up and kind of doing these shows together. I appreciate you. I think this was a great show for not just me, but for new collectors that don't know much about, collecting or know about these different stores and know about you and your store. So we appreciate you being open and honest about all these things and sharing kind of like the backstage stuff of what goes on with retailers and wholesaling. So, Shane, any last words, man?
No, everyone who's going, have fun. I'm sure it's going to be a blast. And the rest of us will be watching.
Oh, Shane, come on. You'll be here at one point.
Say's like, so whoever's going, yeah, we'll see you guys.
Yeah,
See you
for
guys.
all the suckers I hate, have fun.
I wish I had that little. What was that? What Casual puts up? Hate. No, I'm just kidding.
Hate.
All right, guys. Well, I appreciate everybody coming. Thank you for joining the Collector's Table Live.
where every collector has a seat. Thanks, guys.